Hey, good morning. I started my day late. It is now 12:30. Normally, I don't. Well, normally I don't trade this late at all because we would have three trade done way before. Um, Now it's like 3:30 right now p.m. Eastern time. But you have the high and the low right here. Drew that earlier this morning, and then I had to go do some things and just got back to my desk. But here's the channel that's coming up. I took a trade already. Didn't turn the recorder on, but we had a second entry short right here. I went in right here and got a scalp, and as soon as it got rejected here, I moved my stop. I moved my target up so that I can capture some for a runner because it looks like it's gonna get rejected at the EMA. But then we went up here, break out at the overnight high, and we know that's gonna come back down. And immediately we have this bearish candle. I placed my order right here. I got filled, came back down here. I don't like this how this support line is working right here, but we are in this trade right now to go short because we know that it's going to retest the overnight high, and possibly from there it can make a new high. But right now this is where we're at. We're still trying to get our 1 point scalp, and then we got this right here. So right now, realistically, I think once we break over this double top here, we're gonna make new high. So I'm gonna move my stop and just limit our loss a little bit here. Hopefully we come down here and then a little bit to get our scalp, get out this trade. But that's where we're at. And this will be the second trade for the day. The first trade we got the scalp and the 3 ticks for the runner. So I just look at this again. This looks like it's a first entry, it's not a second. If we start counting right here, if we don't count here, if we count down here, it would be the third. So maybe I rush into this a little bit, but we know it will retest this, so I hope it will do it again and retest it past this, what this bar did here. If not, after this bar it won't do it. Maybe we just get out and get
target filled.
There we go. There we go. Okay. This here, I'm gonna put it right here, right on top of the EMA. Realistically, it could get to this channel, but it might not. So let's try to capture some of that gain, because it might just come back up. There you go. Almost there.
Target filled.
Yep. Great. So So we got about 2.5 for that runner. So that's a pretty good trade. So now that we successfully test this, we do have a second entry right here. Recheck at EMA. I'm waiting for a bullish signal so I can go long here. I think we have a potential to make new high, maybe even back up here. So if we look at it from here, almost look like one continuous leg there. Well, I actually think it's right here. Never break the trend line, which is right here. Let's see. Yeah. So our measure move indicate that we might be able to get all the way over here. Look at that. That runner could have get a little more, but realistically, I placed that runner right here because the EMA normally acts as a really good support. Just happened to be right where our channel bottom is. So that's a pretty, ooh, there you go. Pretty good.
Order submitted.
Get this right here. Yep. This is almost like a pin bar here. So I do want it to actually surpass this bar before I go in. That's a pretty good trap there. I'm gonna pause until we get some more movement here. So it looks like volume's moving pretty fast. Okay, so it looks like this might be an important top here. Maybe this is the top of the day. So I will
Order cancelled.
Wait until I see something definitive. Well, we went on a rampage to the downside, past this strong support. It's holding right there. I think we should be able
Order
to get
submitted.
a scalp to the upside here. We are so far away from the EMA, got some support right here. So I'm really okay with attempting to get a point out this to the backside. Now, realistically, if you see any entry to go short, do it, right? But right now we're not. The only one I saw was right here, but I don't have the camera on. Volume moved so fast it went right down. Yep, breaking support. I don't have any news feed, but I wonder what happened. Oh, almost at the daily low. The overnight low is right here. There's another one. And right here. Would have gotten it, but we're too late.
Order filled.
Okay. So I saw this bearish bar here, far away from the EMA. I'm willing to take that trade, even though we're in such a steep downtrend.
Stop filled.
Oh. Wow. What was the risk on that bar? Oh, 4-point risk. Wow. Yeah, I guess when something is this aggressive, we gotta be real careful. Oh, it finally did it here, closer to the bottom. We missed it by 1. Wow. So it went down. So I rush in a position. I try to get fill right here, which because of that bar, but then it hasn't made it quite down here yet, and it did it again, and then finally took off. It didn't do it here. We got support right here for this. Now we have support right here, so I gotta look at my support closer. Unfortunately, we ended the day in the red, but should have been a little more patient and not trying to rush into a position. Okay, alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, let's fill this out. Here it is. So we did 3, we got 2. Oops, it's a negative 237. Done. It was so good until we did that last tray. Okay, so we're back on 28. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.